Hello everyone, welcome to Scadia.com. My name is Vardhanaz and today we are going to study in detail about the respiratory system. Now, as you all know, that respiratory system is one of the major systems of the body. Like we cannot live without breathing. So this process of respiration consists of the inspiration and expiration. What happens here is that when we inspire, the air goes in and the exchange takes place in the lungs, that the pure oxygen is being transferred from the alveoli to the capillaries and then subjected to whole body cells, to all of the cells of the body, and then the carbon dioxide or the residual gases are then exchanged outside and taken outside of the body when we exhale. Now, this respiratory system has major portions to be discussed. We have to be studying about the histology of the respiratory system. So first thing that we are going to study today is the conducting portion of the respiratory system. Now, this portion begins from the mouth, from the nose, where the breathing takes place, from where we breathe in, which has the different portions or different parts. So we have the different organs forming this conducting portion involving the nasal cavity. Then we have the larynx, we have the trachea, we have the bronchi, the intrapulmonary and extrapulmonary bronchus, and then that from there we have the bronchioles, and then we have the terminal bronchioles. So up till this region, we have the conducting portion of the respiratory system. Now, every organ here, every part of this conducting portion has different histology. It has different formation. The epithelium is different. The structures present below are also made up of different regions. We're going to study that histology. Now, respiratory portion of the respiratory system consists of the respiratory bronchioles, the alveolar ducts, alveolar sacs, alveoli themselves. These are the regions, these are the portions where the actual exchange of the gases takes place, and we are going to study about the respiratory portion histology in detail. That means we have to be focusing on every single part of this respiratory portion, that the histology of that single portion is going to be consisting of what regions. So first off, we have to be beginning with the olfactory area. So olfactory area, its mucus, its epithelium is going to be discussed. About the epithelium, the lamina propria, we'll have to be studying that what are the basic major characteristic of this olfactory area in different sections, the paraffin section and the plastic section taken from the different organisms. Then we have to be focusing on the intraepithelial glands, because these glands are almost present in all of the epithelium. So they are known as the intraepithelial glands, and these glands have some specific characteristics that they are going to be secreting their products into the epithelium, superficial portion of the epithelium, via the small ducts. So these small ducts are then transferring the secretions to the superficial surfaces. And then the other two regions are the larynx and the trachea. After the olfactory region, there is the larynx and trachea. So the respiratory system of the larynx and trachea are going to be discussed later on in the lecture. What basically the characteristics of the larynx and trachea and how the air goes down. What is the anatomy, the histological appearance under the photomicrographs. Then comes the bronchi, bronchioles, and lungs, which are present inside the lungs. So that distribution inside the lung, how it happens, and then about the details of these structures under the photomicrographs. And we have to be studying some of the important cells present in these regions, important for the gaseous exchange. Then lastly, this region is known as the alveoli. The alveoli is the major part of the exchange of the gases, where actual exchange do takes place, because this capillary network is being spreaded out all over the alveoli, and from there the exchange do takes place. We have to be studying their histology as well. We'll also be focusing on the blood-air barrier. So again, this is that portion where exchange do takes place. So on one side we have the alveolar air spaces, on the other side we have the capillaries, which is then consisting of the red blood cells. Blood capillaries are going to be performing a major role in the exchange of the gases. So we have to be studying about the histological or the electron microscopy for the blood-air barrier in detail. All of these things are going to be discussed in our today's lecture. So you can find out more lectures of histology on scaria.com. So go watch those lectures, and thank you so much for watching scaria.com.